offense. They want to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the NFC going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Following the interception, Young. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
And he won't get much. Out inside the 35 to the 34.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Young to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now Young on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. The throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Johnson goes in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Play action. It's Montana. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. Touchdown! Tony Gonzalez, 43 yards. And the Antlers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any time throw right out of the gate.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be sterner with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play fake. Now here's Montana. eluding the pressure right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Montana to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. First and 10 for Montana and company. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And this is caught. And all the way in for the touchdown. Brandon Marshall, 57 yards. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just...
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And what a big-time play there. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Showed off the 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Edwards. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Edwards. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'll look to run with Edwards. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try and run. Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Antlers are once again back in front. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
The slot man in motion right. On first down, Montana. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. Jalen Waddle 55 yards. And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team. Point conversions, but how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It got his man complete. Touchdown. Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Antlers have yet again retaken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From way up at the 23. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout. An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the right now. Both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction? To throw again on second down. Montana. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him. I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now here's Young. Escaping the pressure right.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Third and short yardage. Young. Flush to his right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Gonzalez. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Second down and goal. Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Steps away to his left. Oh, Young loses it. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down, now they lose it. And that is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Montana taking a shot here for Marshall. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Night Train Lane.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the...
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Here is Young. Out to his left.
That one complete down the field to Gonzalez.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Looking to throw, Young. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Young on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Young to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Johnson, the man in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. He's got a man, complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
From the 10.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
It's Young on first down. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Young now. Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. A little juke. A good return there, 17 yards. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They will look to throw. Montana. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
In motion right, here comes Johnson. Now Montana. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but For the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Montana. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Montana. And now here is another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Young will set to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Third and long for Young. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Young.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Young being chased out left. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Young. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Edwards. Pushes him over, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Young to throw it. Staying up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Fourth down, Young. He's going to look deep down the field.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Montana. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Montana going for it on 4th. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Montana, he finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Johnson, the man in motion right. Back to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
And oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
He'll look to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 15 and a first. Slot man moves right. He's back to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Young to throw.
Flushed out right.
And Young will slide to the ground safely as he picks up the first down as well.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Young.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be in handshakes. Tariq Woolen in on the stop. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out. The lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion. Score MUT. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylists go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out. Now I was just at Fridays, was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. But I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They go play action with Montana. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Montana. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown! Calvin Johnson, 75 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all. Right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Back to Walker on first down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Leonard able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Now Allen. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Allen gonna throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Panthers. Tyreek Hill. 9 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. Not being a good one, cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now he's going to go up top over the middle. Oh, he lays out for it, and he has it. What a catch. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Montana. Buying time to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. And the tight end goes in motion left. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play fake. Now here's Montana. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Here's Montana to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On play action, they'll throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer, Mel Blount.
I appreciate the aggressiveness, trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.